So there's a lot of confusion about the difference between um, monism and non-duality. Um, there's different kinds of monism. There's idealistic monism, the monism where everything, where all reality is thought and thought is reality. And there's material monism, which is kind of one of the more predominant scientific views of where everything is just material. And I know I've talked about myself as a sort of spiritual materialist, and so in a sense I'm a monist in that sense. But what I actually say is I believe in a mind matter non-duality, and people get confused about non-duality because they think that you're saying something is not isn't it, that something is not there's not it's not dual, it's not two things, then it must be one thing. But the sages of old will say not one, not two. And one thing you have to understand about non-duality is uh, non-dualism actually includes duality within it. Because if you separate between duality and not duality, then you're creating a duality. And so it kind of contains this inner paradox, which if you're if paradoxes are too much for you, then it leads people to reject them, and so they say, okay, well, reality is this one thing. We'll just we'll go with monism. Um, I don't do that. My sort of pan-experientialist view of consciousness is one of uh, not neutral monism. Not saying that reality is neither is neither mind nor matter. I'm saying it's both mind and matter, uh, and it's and they're one and the same. So um, so yeah, and I think that there's often people trying to pose themselves as mystics, want to separate the transcendent, the eternal, um, the changeless from the world of flux and form and process, and you're and doing that is really it's a dead end. That in fact the thing that is changeless is precisely change itself. That being is becoming. That the two are one. Um, I saw a video where Alan Watts was talking about um, being plus non-being equals Tao, and I think that's kind of uh, what it is. I mean Hegel actually found sort of had a formula where being plus non-being equals becoming. So it's I mean I often tend to emphasize Whiteheadian process metaphysics in a sense. So I guess I'm and to some extent I'm a little bit too much on the becoming side. Don't integrate pure being into the equation as much either. But I'm starting to see it that a certain non-duality between those two, and and I also kind of want to respond to Cashify's idea that, well, yeah, even if non-duality is the ultimate goal, you have to first focus on this transcending this one illusion. But you transcend the illusion by realizing that the illusion is real as an illusion, as I mentioned in my previous video on pragmatism. Um, and so you realize uh, that the illusion is the false separations that you make between things, and um, and so I don't think it's a healthy practice to to try to set up this duality while not trying to integrate its opposite. That's in the Kabbalah. There's the two pillars: the pillar of mercy and the pillar of severity. And you have 10 different sephirah and that go along with that. And there's the middle pillar. But the thing is, you have to integrate. It's not just the middle pillar that you go up. You have to integrate the two pillars on the sides as well. And they're all part of this cosmic order. And of course, in cosmic order, that's another duality: order versus chaos. The order is chaos, and chaos is order. Is what we have to realize. So, I don't claim to have conquered duality quite yet, but I think that is the primary task of mysticism: is to conquer duality. And of course, you conquer it by embracing it. That is the paradox. So, I guess that's it for now. Thanks for listening. Peace.